Hi everyone, welcome to We English. Let's see what our lesson is today. Chris's Crispy Creations. Yes, today we're going to do something special because me, Chris, I love to make things. Do you like to make things? You know, I make all kinds of things. Sometimes I just make little drawings. Sometimes I do computer design. I've made some books, some robots, some 3D printing. I even made a bear for my son. I've made lots of things for my students, for my friends, for my family, and I hope that you like making things. So today we're going to make something together, okay? So today we're going to make a piggy bank. So think about that. What is a bank? A bank is a place you can keep your money. And of course, a pig is that animal, so you may be thinking of something like that. Now, we can't make something exactly like this, but something similar. So let's take a look at what we're going to need. We need some materials. Now, when you're cooking, like our I Can Cook videos, you need ingredients. When you're making things, you need materials. What materials will we use? First, we have a water bottle or jar. This is something you should be able to find at home, an empty bottle or an empty jar. Next, we have some pipe cleaners. Now, pipe cleaners you might need to go buy at a market. They're a little special, but you can find them in many arts and crafts stores. And last, we're going to use some buttons or maybe even some eyes. And that way we can use those to decorate our bottle and make it look a little more like the animal we want it to look like. Now, of course, we're building. We will also need some tools. Tools help us build. This tool is called a hot glue gun because this is glue and it makes the glue hot. You must be careful with this because it is hot. We also can use one of these. This is a utility knife. We can also use scissors. Make sure you're careful with your utility knife and scissors because they are sharp. Yes. So once we have our tools and our materials, we're pretty much ready. But there's a process. There's some steps to go through. Let's take a look at the steps. The first step is to plan. Think about what we're going to do. What will you build? You're going to build a piggy bank, right? What materials can you use? What do you have at home that will help you build your piggy bank? Do you have all the materials and tools you need? Make sure you have everything you need before you start building, okay? And where will you build? You should build someplace where, if you're using a hot glue gun like I am, you should be someplace that you can plug it in and also someplace easy to clean up, okay? Think about that. Do you need help? Do you need someone to help you build the bottle? Maybe you want a friend or maybe a family member, your mom, your dad. They might be able to help you do your building too, okay? So first step. Plan. Once we've got our plan ready, now it's time to design. Design, it means what do we want this to look like? Maybe we will draw or find a picture that we want our bottle to look like. Maybe one of these? Just because it's called a piggy bank doesn't mean it needs to look like a pig, okay? Now, we're going to decide where on the bottle things will go. So I have a bottle, and I have a marker so that I can draw on the bottle or just make some marks to know where will the ears, the feet, the eyes, where will things go? And we need to decide what should we do first, okay? So we have to think about all those things. And then, well, we made our plan. We made a design, so I guess now it's time to build. Yeah, let's have some fun. Are you ready to build? All right, come with me. Take a close look and watch me build, and then you can do it too. Or if you have your materials ready, you can build along with me, okay? All right, I'm almost ready to build. I've got my materials all together. I, of course, have my bottle. I have lots of pipe cleaners. They're very colorful. And what I love about pipe cleaners is that you can make them any shape you want, and they can stay in that shape. So that's a lot of fun. I have some bottle caps of different types. I'm going to be using those. These I had around the house. I have other bottle caps. And I have eyes. Look, I have lots and lots of eyes. And I even have little tiny eyes that I can use. I have a marker. I have my hot glue gun. And I have some scissors. Okay. Now we said the first step was to plan. So my plan, get a marker here. I think, well, pigs have a nose, so I want the pig's nose to be here on the bottle. The pig has eyes. The eyes will probably be here, I think. And then pigs have ears. I'm going to put the ears on the side. So what I'm doing is making a mark for the ears. The ears will be made from pipe cleaners. So I need to put a hole in the bottle to put the pipe cleaner through the hole so it will stay. So one ear here, and line that up with the eye too. One ear here, and then of course a tail, and I'll cut a hole in the bottle so that I can put money. Now the last thing is, of course, I have feet. So where will I put the feet? Well, I need to put feet at different places so they can all stay and the pig can stand up. All right, that's good. So let's take a closer look at the bottle. As you can see here, I've put marks for the nose, for the eyes, for the ears, the opening to put our money in, the tail, and then here for the feet. Okay, I've made my plan, I've got my design, now I'm ready to build. Let's get started. The first thing I want to do is remove the handle and the label. So I'm going to use some scissors and no more handle, no more label. Okay, and I decided that first I want to do the nose and then the ears, the tail, the eyes, and the slot. I think actually first I need to cut the hole for this slot. So let's cut that hole. This is going to be a little dangerous. All right, the hole has been cut. We have a little hole here. It's not that pretty, but it's okay. And now we need to put a hole for the tail. Notice I just used the scissors here to poke a small hole. And I will poke holes for the ears. Okay. Now we're ready to use our pipe cleaners to make the ears and the tail of the pig. So first I want to think, how big should the ears be? That's really big. That's more of a rabbit than a pig, right? So yeah, my ears are probably going to be something like that. So I'm going to cut my pipe cleaner to the size I want. And since we have two ears, I need two pipe cleaners that are the same size. Not quite. Let's get another one. And we'll cut that one too. And if I just use this as an ear, it's kind of boring. So let's make it look a little more fun. Let's dress this ear up. What color should we use? Ooh, let's make some orange ears. So I'm going to bend the pipe cleaner. And now we're going to wrap the orange pipe cleaner around it. First I get it in place, We need to have a little bit of pipe cleaner to go into the bottle. So we have one ear done, and now we can do the second ear. Start here, and get my orange wrapped around. And then I'll just cut off the end. And now I have 2 ears. We can easily put the ears now into the bottle where we cut our holes. There's one ear, and here's the other ear, and I'm gonna bend these ears a little to make them stay in place and give them some shape. And we'll put this ear going that way. It'll look more interesting. So I put the ears into the bottle, give them a little bend, and we have 2 ears. It's already looking like a pig. And of course, a pig should have a neat tail. Let's get a colorful tail. So use this silver for the tail, okay? And this is a lot, but maybe we'll use this. So a pig's tail is usually curly, at least that's what we think. So I'm going to wrap this around my finger. I'll use this finger and wrap it around and around. And now it's curly. And now I can take that and put it in the back of the bottle where the tail is. And we have a curly pigtail, looking more and more like a pig. All right, so we're done with all of our pipe cleaners, and now it's time to put on the eyes, the nose, and the feet. We're going to save the feet for last. Right now, I'm going to do the eyes and the nose. So let's do the eyes first. What eyes should I use? Well, I think these eyes are much too small. Let's get some nice big eyes. And when I do the eyes, I need to use my hot glue. And I'm just going to put a little hot glue on the bottle. Just a little. And then I will put the eye in place, just like that. And again, some glue on the bottle, just a little glue, doesn't have to be a lot. And now I put the eye in place. And there are my eyes. So now I've got my eyes, I want to do the nose, and you might think, what can we do with the nose? We can't put eyes on the nose. No, we're going to use these bottle caps for the nose. Now these bottle caps, I don't want this color that's here, so first I'm going to color them in with a permanent marker. And I'm just going to draw around, make them nice and dark. Just like that. Now I want to glue my bottle caps to the top bottle cap of the big bottle. And again, I need a little hot glue. And I'll just put a little bit here. And now put the bottle cap in place. And then this one, a little glue. And now put this bottle cap in place. And ta-da! Pig nose. And then the last thing we're going to do is use these bottle caps that I've got from different drinks at home, and we're going to use these for the feet. Now, unfortunately, I have one blue, one green, and 2 clear. So I think I'll use the blue and the green for the front feet because that will be cute. And then the clear ones are a little boring. We'll use those for the back feet, okay? We have to put the bottle upside down. I'm going to put some glue here, and I'm going to hold the bottle and the bottle cap where I want it to be when I apply the glue. And that way I can apply the glue to the edge of the bottle cap. Okay, and now I need to hold this in place for a little so that the glue can dry just a little. That's one first down. Okay, as you see, we've glued all 4 feet to the pig. We've glued our nose, our eyes, we've added our ears and our tail. Our pig is done. We have our hole for the bank. So now we just need to let everything that we glued dry before we try to put it down because we don't want anything to get broken. So it's best to just set it like this. And we're just going to wait for it to dry. The hot glue should dry in about another 15 or 20 minutes, but we're done. And this is a great project. You can do this with your friends. I love to give people gifts. I love to make them myself. So you can make things yourself and give them to your friends or your parents or to me. I love getting gifts. So give it a try. Make something. Have some fun. I hope you enjoyed making things with me today. I really enjoyed having you here to make things with me. And now it's time to say goodbye, everyone. See you next time.